Worth is here, Smart Cookie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
So I never would have thought about this but it makes sense because you guys all teamed up to help yourselves, and so now you're saying that getting together gives you more buying power.
More buying power, especially when it comes to. Have you used Groupon or Living Social?
I just bought something the other day.
What did you buy?
I brought actually it was Golo Deals or whatever the other one is.
Yeah.
I bought that on a 2 car washes for the price of one, and then I also bought Groupon. I bought a picture canvas for my wife. So yeah.
Did we just give that away?
We may have. I'm not sure. No. She already has it.
It's not a surprise.
No, it's not a surprise.
All right.
So, but I use it all the time because it's good when it's something that you need.
Yes.
And not every day there's something there, but every couple of weeks something you need.
That's right. Well, and I am somebody who, when it comes to getting things on sale, I'm so tempted by a good deal.
Sure.
So coupons and Groupons can be very tempting for sale shoppers. So we have a couple of strategies that are going to make it so that you don't buy things and then have them go to waste.
All right.
So the first tip that we really recommend is buy hyper local, which means give yourself about a 10-kilometer radius.
Right.
So if this is something that's coming up, you live in downtown, it's in Port Moody, odds are, I'm not sure how often you're getting out that way, but to have to drive more than 15 minutes isn't usually the best idea.
See, we're the opposite because we live in Pitt Meadows, right? And so we wouldn't go to Vancouver to do something, so we do the opposite.
So really important to sort of look at where the deal of the location or the location of the deal is and buy based on that and based on something that you use. So that's really the other thing is this something that you actually need? And when it comes to buying something that you need, consider, strength in numbers, buddy up with a friend. So the Smart Cookies have done this. If we're going somewhere sunny and need a manicure or pedicure, and something comes up on a Living Social or Groupon type site, we go together. So we make sure we make a date and we actually use it together.
Right, and you can carpool and do all that kind of stuff. Good
all
idea.
Sorts of money-saving tips.
Now, waste not.
Waste not is really just a matter of when you get these, plug it into your calendar so you've bought it. You want to make sure that you're using something that you've given yourself a date, and it's something that you actually need.
Okay.
So, often I'll make a list of the things that I need to get done in a month or in a couple of month periods, and then look for those on these types of sites. So when it comes up, then it's on sale, and it's a good deal.
Okay. Now, this is a good one here. Buy deals from national vendors. What's this about?
So we saw this actually come up recently with Old Navy. They had it was a Groupon where it was $20 worth of clothes for $10. It sold out almost instantly.
Right.
And they were really good about honoring this for people who had wanted more of the deal.
Okay.
So buying from national vendors is just a sure bet that you're going to, they'll honor your deal and make sure that, even if the expiry, they're very focused on customer service. So even if it goes past the expiry, often these are the vendors who are going to be a little bit more flexible.
Okay. I love this one. Avoid deals you wouldn't normally want.
Seems obvious, but again, if you're somebody like me who's enticed by a sale, this is something that you really have to do a bit of a gut check on. So whether it's asking your spouse or asking your friend, and this is where, I really make the rule of go with someone else. So if one of your friends or somebody that you're with doesn't want to do this, it's probably something that you might want to avoid. We saw one that came up for a balloon ride, and, balloon rides are great. Is that a life experience that you need to have? Even if it's 50% off, ask yourself the tough questions.
My wife's good about that. She's always like, well, do you really need that? I'm like, yeah, we really need a new sound system or a balloon ride. We really need that. It's important for us. Forget the food thing and shelter. We just need a balloon ride.
Just a balloon ride.
Now, what about these deals that sort of come across and look too good to be true? Like you see probably a lot of those and things like that. Can it end up costing you more money in the long run, I think?
It's always good to inquire and even just do a quick search on who you're buying from. Okay. Oftentimes, if it's somebody that's a new company that's come to town, I just like to do my background on who this is, like what have the reviews been on the service, especially when it's, it comes to like personal care and hygiene. It's definitely something you want to look into. And I mean, a lot of these deals can be, this has become it's a billion-dollar industry. It's really changed the way that we shop. So some of these deals are fantastic and they're great, but they often make money because people aren't redeeming. So important if you're buying, you want to use it and you want to use something that you need.
Yeah, and the one thing I notice a lot of when you get restaurants that you end up going, and it may be a certain amount of money, but then you add on other things, and then it ends up costing you a lot more than
And
you
they're
think.
very savvy in terms of, I mean, they know they've got you in on a deal, so
Sure.
they're going to upsell you at every turn. So you have to be smart all the way around.
Well, great advice, of course. Now, you have an event coming up that you want to tell us about on July 13th.
We actually just opened. There's been an amazing demand for this. So we're doing the secrets of we're sharing our secret sauce on how to have more money and get out of debt. So we're speaking on the 13th and opened up a few more tickets. So it's in Gastown what is that, Wednesday?
Yes, I
and
think
you can
so, yeah.
come out and see us.
Nice.
So it's our smartcookies.com is where you can buy the tickets and learn all about making money and saving and getting into debt.
That's the most important thing.
Exactly.
You ever seen that extreme couponing show?
Oh my goodness.
Is that the best thing ever? We talked about it last week. I've never seen anything like it.
I am going to be an extreme couponer. I was actually behind one in the grocery store last weekend, and you should have seen the guy at the till was like, all right.
Yeah.
But she paid like a few dollars for a tremendous amount of stuff. So
It's incredible.
Yeah.
All right, well, nice to see you. Thanks for being
Thank
here.
you. Thanks, Steve.
All right, we're going to